Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys my original Xbox collection. Now, this is a collection that I've had pretty much since the system launched and in the first couple years. This is probably the only console that I have most of my original games for. You know, it's crazy. All the other stuff pretty much didn't stand the test of time. You know, I did have little bits from here and there, but my original Xbox collection, most of these games you're going to see are from when the system was current. I've gotten a few over the years now, but not a lot, honestly. Most of these, like I said, are from the early 2000s. And I reached out to my friends here on YouTube to find out what, you know, game collection you guys would like to see, and I was pretty shocked. It was almost overwhelmingly original Xbox. Now, you know, some of them I know are huge original Xbox collectors, so that wasn't a shock, but some of the other guys surprised me, and I thought it was really cool. And this is the first time I'm going to be showing this collection. I've never showed it before. You know, some of you guys have seen these games in pickup videos or whatever, you know, in the last year or so, but there wasn't a ton of them. But I can't wait to show you guys. So let's check out my original Xbox collection. So starting off with the first game, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six III. This is a game I played quite a bit of back then. And, you know, I guess I'll check these games to see what I have as far as them being complete. So Rainbow Six III is complete. So some of these I have no idea because I might not have opened them in quite a long time. The next one is a game I played so much of. I love this game. That is Dead to Rights. Absolutely a fantastic game. Did a lot of bullet time and it did it well. Definitely had the Max Payne vibe, and it had a dog and stuff in it that you could control, and it was just a lot of fun. So right there, Dead to Rights. Absolutely fantastic game. And complete. Now the next one is one that I just picked up on the Nintendo Switch, and that is Oddworld Munchs Odyssey. It's pretty awesome. I can see on the back that I got this from Blockbuster in September 16th of 2002. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the price on the back. On the front it says new $49.99, previously rented game $19.99. So pretty awesome. Actually, look at that. Even on the disc it has Blockbuster on there and then a number. So that is absolutely wild. I wasn't expecting that. And then it does have the you know, whatever. I don't know if that's the actual manual, but I got something in there, and it's a Blockbuster receipt, and unfortunately it has faded so much, but I'm actually able to read it, and it looks like I paid $12.53 for this game. Absolutely awesome, guys. So that is Oddworld Munchs Odyssey. This was only on Xbox at the time. And the next one is Enter the Matrix. I love the Matrix. The original Matrix movie was my favorite movie of all time for a long time. There it is, complete. I absolutely love this game. This was a day one pickup for me. And it wasn't the best game, but I definitely had a lot of fun. And my buddy Steve Craig just did a video where he showed his, I think he had it on the GameCube in his GameCube collection video. And same with this, the cover on this game is awesome. This metallic shine looks absolutely great. And the next one, not such a great game, and that is Terminator 3 Rise of the Machine. I did play this, I tried to beat it. Not the greatest game by any means, definitely very frustrating. But I always liked Terminator, so I had to pick this up. And as you can see, this is a complete copy as well. And most of the copies that I got from, you know, that were in my original collection are going to be complete. Now this is one that I got in the last year or so in pickups, and that is the Godfather the game. So this one is also complete. So really cool. And I need to check this game out because I'm definitely interested in playing it. And the next one is another Tom Clancy game, Ghost Recon 2. And let's see, also a complete copy. So that is really cool. I really was a fan of the Tom Clancy games at this time. You know, the first-person shooters back then were just starting to really start to look real, and it was just absolutely awesome. And the next game is, I want to say this was a recent pickup, and this is an only on Xbox game, and that's NFL Fever 2002. Crazy that a sports game was, you know, a only on Xbox thing back then. So this one is complete. Still pretty awesome. You know, I wish Xbox had as many exclusives as they did back then. And the next one is Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance. I absolutely loved this game back then. I played this game so much. It just blew my mind how bloody this one was at the time. So we've came a long way since then, but still a fantastic game. I love the Mortal Kombat franchise, and this is definitely complete. And the next one, another Mortal Kombat, and that is the Mortal Kombat Deception, the Collector's Edition. Now, this actually came with a card inside, and what's really cool is just like the metal foil look. And as you can see, this still has stickers. I got this used from EB Games, and this really is cool because it is a complete copy. And it came with this metal card with Baraka. So check that out. I thought that was pretty cool. I actually had this open recently and was playing this game. And this game is a lot of fun. And this one also has, I want to say, the original Mortal Kombat on here as well. There's like a bunch of games to this. I think there's like chess combat, puzzle combat, conquest adventure. There's a lot going on in this game. Absolutely fantastic. And it looks like I paid $17.99 for it. So really cool there. And this is one I just got in a pickups from actually a thrift store within the last 6 months, I want to say. And that is a gun Valkyrie. And this one was also an EB Games, whoever got it originally. And this one is also a complete copy. And this is a really cool game. So definitely glad I was able to get this. The next one, SSX Tricky. Back then, these were like must-own games. Definitely a lot of fun. And this one is also a complete copy. And another only on Xbox, and that is Project Gotham Racing. I did play a ton of this game right here. Let me tell you, I can still remember these maps like burned into my head. And this one is also a complete copy. So that is really cool as well. Still a really good racing game. And what I liked about original Xbox is that you could rip your CDs onto the hard drive and actually play them while you were playing the games. And unfortunately with the 360, they got rid of that feature where you couldn't actually play your soundtrack while you were playing the game, and that bothered me. And this is a recent pickup, and that is Star Wars Jedi Outcast Jedi Knight 2. And this is also a complete copy. Definitely a really cool game, and one I'm waiting for on the Switch from Limited Run. So hopefully that'll show up soon. Alright, and the next one came with my original Xbox, and this is Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future. And these were fantastic and absolutely excellent to get together for, you know, a first game on the system. And, you know, as you can see, this came with both of the manuals here. So got Jet Set Radio Future, and I also got the Sega GT 2002. And both of the games are on the one disc. So really cool to get that. It's neat too how they, you know, put one game on each side. I just like how they did that. Definitely a good combo disc for sure. Next one is from a recent pickup, and this is Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, unfortunately, this one is not complete. That I do know. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but still a really cool game. So definitely glad to have picked this guy up. One of the games I played a ton on this system for the Xbox, this reminded me of 1080 Snowboarding for the 64, and that was Amped. This was a really fun snowboarding game. I had a blast with this, and this is an exclusive only on Xbox. And as you can see, this one is also a complete copy. Another one I had a ton of fun with back then, and that is Max Payne. I definitely liked my Max Payne games. I love the bullet time, especially this was like, you know, right after the Matrix movies were pretty much at their peak. So really cool. And this is also a complete copy. So great game there. And another one I had fun with, even though this isn't in the regular Crash Bandicoot trilogy, I love this game, and that is Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex. This game is just so much damn fun. There's a lot going on in this game, and I still think it totally holds up. And this is a complete copy. And if you guys haven't played this, definitely check it out. It really is a good Crash game. This came out on, like, I think PS2. I know it's definitely on the GameCube. Absolutely great Crash game. And the next one is an exclusive, and that is Panzer Dragoon Orta. This was one of my favorite games on the original Xbox. I played a ton of this game and really enjoyed myself playing this game. I believe this still holds up. This one you can actually put on your Xbox One X and have it, you know, like upscaled and all that stuff. So definitely an awesome game. This is actually on Xbox Games Pass as well right now, and it looks great on there. Such a fun game. And as you can see, that is a complete copy. And another one of just a great game on this console is Dead or Alive 3. I love the Dead or Alive games. I just, the knocking opponents to, you know, other, like, knocking them down a cliff onto another stage. They did that the best. Had some of the best graphics back then. I absolutely love the Dead or Alive games. And this is a complete copy. And I played a ton of this, believe me. And the next one, not so much a good game, but I did play a lot of it because I did get it like early on with my Xbox, and that is Conflict Desert Storm. Now, this is a squad style game, so I definitely remember having to give a lot of med packs to my teammates because for whatever reason they kept dying on me. And this is also a complete copy. And this one is actually from a recent pickup, I believe a thrift store pickup, and that is Madden 06. And let's see, yep, that is a complete copy. So I almost would like to put in, you know, the NFL 2002 and check it out compared to Madden 06 and just see the difference, because you're talking 4 years. That's a pretty big deal. Alright, so the next one here is Call of Duty Finest Hour. These Call of Duty games have always just been fantastic games, and this is another complete copy. I just love how, you know, the Call of Duties back then, these games like Medal of Honor, Call of Duty were really taking that turn towards realistic looking graphics and just real immersive, and it was just very exciting at the time, and in the future it looked really bright. Another one here, Brother in Arms, Earned in Blood. Now this is actually a recent pickup that I got, but absolutely fantastic. These games, Brother in Arms is a complete copy, so really, really cool. Next one is also from a recent pickups from a thrift store, I want to say, and that is Fight Club. Fight Club is a fantastic movie. Now I did play this game and it is fun, and as you can see, this is a complete copy. And I got something else floating around in there, something that came with it obviously, but really, really cool that that is also a complete copy. And you know, as you can see here, just like Mortal Kombat in the newer games, it has that X-ray effect where you kind of can see in their bodies. So, you know, Mortal Kombat wasn't the first ones to do that stuff. And one I got, I think, from my buddy Zach from Iowa Retro Gamer Dad, and this is Army Men Major Malfunction. Man, this is like an excellent looking case. Just the copy is in really, really good shape. And this one is complete and looks mint, honestly, wow. So really, really cool. And the next one is one I had floating around for quite a while. And it wasn't with all my other Xbox games for whatever reason, so the case got a little beat up, but that is Fable. And this is a game I definitely did play quite a bit. Unfortunately, over time, I lost the manual. Like I said, this was floating around in a different spot. I think I was playing it, you know, through the years, like later, and it wasn't with my, you know, collection of games because I had it out, and it just got misplaced. And unfortunately, the back took a beating. So that's unfortunate because this is a cool game. And the next one, another Matrix game, The Path of Neo. Another one, I was really excited. Day one pickup for me. And same thing as the other. This one has a cool cover with that metallic shine. And this one, you actually got to play as Neo and got to go through the story beats. You know, the other one actually added a bunch of movie footage from the second movie, but this one just took you through the trilogy, and you got to fight all the, you know, best scenes of each movie, and just a lot of fun. And as you can see, this one is complete. So it also has this Ultimate Matrix collection, basically advertising more Matrix stuff. And the next one is basically a Simpsons version of Crazy Taxi, and that is Simpsons Road Rage. Another one I played a ton of, and this one is one I got from Blockbuster. And don't know if the receipt's inside. Nope, actually, this one doesn't have a manual. But I did play this a ton. I probably got it without the manual, and just so much fun here with this game. I wasted a lot of hours because I also do like Crazy Taxi. The next one I got from my buddy Zach. Again, thanks Zach. And this is Doom 3. Absolutely awesome. Doom 3 is killer. Absolutely killer game. I think this version, I want to say, really puts you in the dark and really gives you the survival, like horror vibe. So really, really cool game, just awesome. The remakes of it, still awesome. This game is just really kick-ass. So complete. And another one, I played a absolute ton of these games, and this is Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow. Absolutely love the Splinter Cell franchise. Hopefully we'll get a new game soon. But that is complete. And the last one that my buddy Zach got me, and that is Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. So I want to say, like I said before, These games are hit or miss if they're good or bad, but most of these were actually pretty fun. But as you can see, this one is complete. And the next one I just recently got at the thrift store, and this is not a game, but it's actually the Ultimate Halo Companion DVD set. Unfortunately, it is missing an art book, but it is cool because it does have, you know, 2 DVDs in there. So I just thought that was really cool. I really need to check this out. This was a pretty neat find, something a little different. And this next one is one that I got in a thrift store pickup, and that is Cabelas Outdoor Adventure. And this one is not complete, missing the manual. It's nice though because all these games actually have case and artwork. You know, for a lot of the collections, it's rare to have every game, like, you know, pretty much most of these games are complete. So it's pretty cool. You know, most of the, like I said, most of the ones that I had, you know, that I got, like say, brand new from the store, they have the manuals and stuff. The ones that don't are like Blockbuster pickups or whatever, unfortunately, but still, most of these are complete or just missing the manual. So that's awesome. And the next one is one I got in a pickup in the last 6 months or so, and that is The Suffering Ties That Bind. And this one is complete. So great stuff here. And the next one, another awesome game, and that is Hitman Contracts. Love the Hitman games, and this one is a complete copy as well. So great stuff there. And let's see, the next one here, a limited edition of Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf. This is actually from a thrift store pickup, an absolute great pickup. This is a exclusive here, and this is complete. And as you can see, there are 2 discs here. So always good when you got both the discs and the manual. And this is a really cool, you know, looking cover that they have. It's got like a metallic look to it if the camera is like picks that up without the glare, but even on the back it has that metallic look. So really cool. And the last 2 games in my original Xbox collection. Now these were both new pickups for me, and one is House of the Dead 3. Now my buddy Andy from Pac-Man Case and my buddy Matt from the channel Chill Scissors, after watching both of these guys play this, I had to get this game because it looked absolutely awesome. I love House of the Dead, and by watching their videos I seen that you needed these, so I had to get these guns so I could play 2 players with that House of the Dead game. And I believe that also has House of the Dead 1 and 2. I'm positive it has 2, but I think it has 1 and 2 as well. But regardless, just House of the Dead 3 is absolutely awesome. That's the only one I played on there so far, and it is really freaking hard, but it is cool as hell. And the last game that I got for my OG Xbox collection is Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and this is one that I just picked up, and that is complete, even though the disc is actually in my Xbox right now. I love this game, absolute blast. I didn't show the House of the Dead 3, I don't think, inside, but that one is also a complete copy. Just absolutely great games on this system. This console definitely was a beast at the time. I chose getting this system over the GameCube at the time and the PS2. Even though I did play those consoles, in my personal collection at the time, I was pretty much just gung-ho on original Xbox because, I mean, the games, let's face it, they looked better on the console. And they were getting a ton of Sega games, a lot of stuff dumping over from the Dreamcast, which was really cool. but still an absolute great console. Did a lot of cool things. And one more thing I just want to show you I thought is really cool, that I still have this. And for my Xbox to lug it around, I still have the original case that I would put my console in to travel with it, because I would take it with me different places. And you know, it's such a big and heavy system, you needed something nice to store it in. So it, you know, this was great to have to put the console in, and all the cords and controllers and stuff, and a couple games, just perfect size. The console fit nice and snug in here, and just needed a way to protect it. But it's cool that I still have this all these years later, and this thing is in awesome condition. It's absolutely crazy. You know, it's not like something that you would use all the time, so it definitely held up. But what do you guys think of my original Xbox collection? You know, if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, guys. And if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel. I try to put gaming content out like this as much as I possibly can. But that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one, guys.